Hey everyone, welcome back to Peace Over Pressure. Today I want to talk about something that feels really small but cuts really deep. Hairy toes. Have you ever let one mean comment from someone stick with you for decades? Something so petty it changed how you saw yourself every single day? Today I'm sharing the story of my hairy toes and how one roommate's snide remark haunted me for almost 20 years. This video is for anyone who's ever been picked on by mean girls, whether you're 15 or 115, because they don't actually go away, but you can stop giving them power. Back when I was in school, I had a roommate who seemed really nice at first. She was friendly, chatty. I thought I'd finally found a good friend. But little by little, the mask slipped. The compliments turned into backhanded comments. The snide remarks started coming. When she was around other people, I was pushed to the side, talked over, and made to feel invisible, until I became the butt of a joke. And then one day, she looked at my feet and said something like, "Ew, hairy toes? Women shouldn't have that. That's so gross." She said it loud, in a group. To this day, I still remember how I felt. So small, so vulnerable, and so badly wanting to crawl into a corner, all over something so minuscule. Hairy toes. It was such a small thing, but it landed. After that, every time I saw even a tiny bit of natural hair on my toes, her voice was in my head. I started shaving them obsessively. I'd get little nicks, irritation, razor burn, but I kept doing it because I didn't want to be gross. I didn't want to give anyone else a reason to pick on me. The living situation didn't last long. I removed myself from that environment because I could feel myself shrinking. But the damage was already done. That one comment stayed with me way longer than she did. For decades, I carried that with me. I'd be sitting with friends, wearing sandals, and feel self-conscious. And guess what? No one ever looked at my toes. No one ever cared I was wearing open-toed shoes, sandals, or flip-flops. But I did. I kept thinking, when I get older, people will be nicer. The mean girls will disappear. But here's what I've learned the hard way. Mean girls don't age out. They just get older. The clicks continue. The subtle jabs keep happening. What does change is how much power you give them. It took me almost 20 years to finally stand in the shower one day, put the razor down, and say, "I'm okay with this. I'm okay with me." Now I look at my toes and think, it's just a little hair. I look at my toes and just see toes. Simple little toes that are part of me. Who actually walks around staring at people's toes anyway? And even if they do, why should their opinion matter more than my comfort? This isn't really about toes. It's about every time someone made you feel like you had to change who you are to be acceptable. The bold color you stopped wearing because someone side-eyed it. The style or jewelry you loved but put away because it was called too much. The natural part of yourself you hide because someone called it gross or weird. You are allowed to have hairy toes. You are allowed to be soft, loud, curvy, skinny, opinionated, quiet, artistic, basic. Whatever version of you feels true. It's okay to walk away from mean energy instead of trying to win them over. It's okay to stand up for yourself kindly but firmly. And it's okay to choose yourself sooner than I did. And I truly hope you do. I wish I could go back and tell younger me, their opinion is not a fact. Your worth is not up for debate. You can have your hairy toes. If you've been letting other people's words live rent-free in your head, especially about your body or how you show up in the world, I hope this video gives you permission to evict them. Start small. Wear that vibrant color. Wear the fun, large jewelry. Grow the hair. Speak a little louder. Be a little more you. Don't let others define you, no matter if you are 15 years old or 115 years old. This is your life. You only have one. Live it loud. Live it happily. Live it with grace and peace and love. Don't be the mean girl or guy. Don't cause wounds that can stay with others. Life is way too short. It flies by so much faster than you realize. When people remember you, let them remember how wonderful and unique you are. I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. Have you ever let a mean comment change how you saw yourself? What did it take for you to finally let it go? If this resonated, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear they're allowed to be exactly who they are. You've got this, and your hairy toes, or whatever your version is, are beautiful. See you in the next video, and remember to choose peace over pressure. Take care.